Guys, we're going to talk about rational numbers and how we use our calculator to make it do the work for us. So this will be the calculator we're using. These will be some of the problems we'll do. Okay, we're going to use the N over D button. We're going to use the second and the open parentheses to get a percentage. We're going to use the second table button to take things and change it from a fraction to a decimal, like 2/3. So then we can just hit enter. It'll tell us our decimal. We're going to use the second to change it to a percent. Hit enter. It's going to tell you it's 66.6 repeating. So I'll put the percent sign behind it. So those are some of the ones we're going to use. Okay. So here I got three different. I got a percent, a fraction, and a decimal. All I'm going to do is go to the calculator, type in 75. I'm going to hit percent. I'm going to hit enter. It's going to change it right to a decimal. Second, fraction to decimal or decimal to fraction. Hit enter. I'm going to get 3/4. So 0.75. Oops, sorry. 0.75 and 3/4. 0.75 and 3/4, not 3/5. These are all equivalent. They're all just different representations of the same number. So 7/8. Go to your calculator. 7 and over D8. Hit second F to D to get it to a fraction to a decimal. Second, arrow to percent. Excuse me. Change your decimal to a percentage. It'll also change a fraction. So if I do 7/8 and hit second it'll still tell me it's 87.5%. So we got 0.875. This is equal to 0.875, which is equal to 87.5. And you must put the percent sign. If you just say 87.5, you'll have it wrong. I'd like for you to put this 0 as a placeholder so I know that is a decimal point there. Okay? So 0.25, 0.125, sorry. 0.125. We can change that to a fraction. We can then change it to a percentage. 1/8 and 12.5%. So this would be 1/8 and 12.5%. So again, here's three more: a fraction, a decimal, and a whole number. Not a whole number, a decimal. So 2/5. Let's do that. 2/5. And again, I want to change that from a fraction to a decimal, so F over D. And I would like to change that also to a percent, so 0.4 or 40%. So this is 0.4, which is also 40%. Okay. Let's look how it does larger than 100%. So 270, and we need to say that's a percent. And we want to change it to a fraction to a decimal. 27/10. We would like to change that to a decimal, so fraction to a decimal, 2.7. So it doesn't matter which way you go about it, 270% all the way to the fraction, 27/10, or you could have went to a decimal. If you just type in 270% and you hit enter, it's going to take it straight to a decimal. So we got 27/10. And we have 2.7. You do not put the percent sign behind the numbers, okay? Don't put the percent sign behind 2.7 or behind 0.875 or 0.75. You don't put it behind there because that's not the percent. Their percent is not 2.7, it's 270%. Right. So we're doing 1.25. So we're going to type in 1.25. Clear that out. Yep, clear that out. 1.25. We want to take that to a percent. There we go. And let's take it to a fraction to a decimal. There we go. 125%, 5/4. So this, I would put the percentage sign and 5/4. We're going to write two equivalent fractions. I'm going to pick two numbers. One number is going to be 10. One number is going to be 2. So I'm going to multiply this top number by 10 and the bottom number by 10. Then I'm going to go multiply the top number by 2, I'm sorry. 3 times 2 is 6, 8 times 2, 16. Again, use your calculator, do your multiplication, but you're doubling it, you're taking it times 10. That's any two. We could choose any two numbers. We could choose the number 5 and 10. We could choose the number 3 and 2. Any two numbers will work. You just want to multiply them times both the top and the bottom. I'm choosing 10 and 2. Okay? So, if you want, pause it, try that one. So if I take the top number times 10, 10/6, this is how you'll actually type it in. It'll look like this, then a comma, take it times 2, 2/12. 2/5, 10/50, comma, 2 times 2, 4. Sorry, that's not 2, was it? That's not 10. I messed up right here. That's not a 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 5 is 10. Sorry about that. So here come 3 more. You can give those a shot. Pause it. Do your multiplication. So I'm going to do 10/40, 2/8, 10/100, 2/20, 10/90. Because all we're doing is multiplying top and bottom by the same number. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 9, 18. This is how you will type it in on Empower. You will use the backslash. All right, last thing we're going to talk about, repeating decimals to fractions. However, the number of digits that are repeating, the number of digits. So if 1 digit's repeating, it's 1 9. 2 digits repeating, 2 9s. 5 digits are repeating, it's over 5 9s. So here, 5 is repeating, so we'll type this into Empower, 5/9. 75 is repeating, so on that, how do we get 25 over that? We type 75 over 2 9s, and it gives us 25/33. So it reduces force, so we would type in 25/33. Here, I'm not going to put this 0 in front of this on my calculator. If I do, I don't think it does anything. So even if I type in 032 and I put that over 999, it's going to tell you, oh, I put it over 6. Oops, sorry. 032 over 999. Let's make sure we hit all 9s. 32/999. Okay. So make sure you double check. That's goof. So you get 32/999. So how many numbers are repeating? We have a 7 and a 2, and then a 7 and a 2. So 2 numbers are repeating. So 72/99. We're just going to check, is that in reduced form? 72/99. 8 over 11. So it will reduce, we would say this is 8 over 11. This is my answer, not 72 over 99. What is repeating? 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So we're going to put 1 over, and there's 2 digits repeating, so it's over 99. What is repeating? Just a 6. 6 over 9. That reduces to 2 over 3. That's one of them you should have memorized. All right, there's your IXL.